What's up, everyone? It's your boy Norman Radd89 here, bringing you another video, retrospective review video, here to take Jason Voorhees to space. Are you guys ready? We're here to talk Jason X, the 10th installment in the Friday the 13th franchise. I know it's been a bunch of ups and downs with the Friday the 13th franchise. They go all over the place, and it's quite a long franchise, I know, because it's like got so many installments. But yes, in this 10th film, they take Jason Voorhees to space. And of course, we're going to be talking spoilers today. So let's get into the positives, the negatives, my rating. Then I'm going to send you all home. Roll it. So the 10th installment in the Friday the 13th franchise, Jason Voorhees going to space. Let's start right off with the positives. And my main positive, my favorite thing about this is probably the Kane Hodder performance. The Jason Voorhees style and the look. I really do like the design in this film, and Kane Hodder really brings it in this one for sure. It's a treat because in Jason Goes to Hell, he wasn't really in it that much in terms of screen time, and the kills in this film are freaking badass. Being in space, they really use that to their advantage when he's on the space station, like the liquid nitrogen kill when he freezes the woman's face and then smacks it on the table. Then the other commando guy, he throws on top of like a screw, and like he slowly goes down the screw and just turns and turns. So awesome kills like that, really stylish and cool space stuff. Another great positive is our main actress who plays Rowan, our protagonist. She's our final girl. I think she does a really cool job and serves the story, the purpose of it well. She's like a Sigourney Weaver, like a badass Sigourney Weaver, but she's trying to stop Jason Voorhees. Even in the beginning of the film, she has like custody of him, and she explains how many times they've tried to like hang him and shoot him and blow him up and all this kind of stuff, and it never works. And we even get a nice little cameo from David Cronenberg in the beginning of this film when he brings in this team when they're trying to take Jason Voorhees from her because they want to use his DNA to, you know, research cures and all that kind of stuff. So I love the intro, and like I said, our main actress, final girl, she does a very good job servicing this movie. Add to that, we also do, with Jason Voorhees and Rowan, have awesome side characters along with them, like KM, our android robot in this film too. Like I said, there's a lot of cool side characters, and they're all interesting in their own way, even if they're sleazy or they're a scumbag or they're just there for money. Each one has their own little characteristics and something about them, and even some silly one-liners and dialogue. So this film, one word I would like, or not one word, but one way I would classify this is it's a fun ride. This might not be like a grade A cinema type film, and it's not going to win any freaking Oscars or anything like that, but Jason X is definitely a freaking fun ride for sure. Another positive I have with this film is it is a quick pace film. It's not very long. It doesn't demand you sitting on the couch, and it flies by. Like I said, it takes you for the ride and goes balls to the wall pretty much all the way. Doesn't really slow down, and there's not a lot of story or like crazy epilogue moments where there's a lot of talking and stuff. Like I said, it just goes by very quick and gets you to the end, and you have to just be ready to buckle your seatbelts and see if you're going to enjoy this ride. All right, now let's get into the negatives, because this isn't a perfect Jason film at all. Of course, there are some glaring negatives with this film, and let's get into them. And right off the bat this is one film that doesn't age well for sure. I do have some nostalgia love for it, and I can clearly remember the first time that I checked out Jason X and I rented it from the video store and I saw it for the first time. So it's really one of those films that you went to the schoolyard and talked about it. Jason in space, like, come on. But it's one that doesn't age well because it takes place in this era of the 2000s where CGI and all that kind of stuff was not like the quality that it should be. And creators and writers, directors, they had these very imaginative, like, you know, stories and crazy ideas that they wanted to do, and technology wasn't meeting it yet. No, it wasn't that at that level first. And another negative with this film is it's played for heavy comedy. You know, it's one film, like I said, I called it a fun ride. It's clearly just a fun ride. This isn't a scary or a terrifying film or anything like that. Mostly everything in this film is played for comedy, and I like my Jason films to have a little more balance. Like Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives. It has a great balance of comedy, but also has some really terrifying moments in it as well. And like I said, this one's played for just kind of slapsticky comedy all the way through, so you have to really be on board for that, because I don't think this one's that scary at all. Also, the writing too. Some of the writing is not that great. It's very like cringy in some moments that goes along with the comedy as well. Like, I like some of the dialogue, and some of it's really funny, but it's it's kind of like they kind of threw everything at the wall to see what sticks, and not a lot sticks. You know what I mean? Some really good stuff does, but mostly everything just slides off. So that's what this kind of film is. And you know, it's still really, like I said, fun ride. And I'm nostalgia, and I have like rose tinted glasses when I talk about Friday the 13th films, because I really do enjoy them. And Jason Voorhees films, like I said, even my least favorite one, I've seen freaking 35 times plus. So it's like I'm still going to return to them no matter how bad they are. But in my book, Jason X is going to get a 7 out of 10. I still think that's, for me, it's a very respectable rating, a 7 out of 10. And it's just one that, you know, it's not in the upper echelon because it doesn't do anything crazy new inventive, and it's in that like 2000s era, like I said, where it doesn't age very well in terms of the cinema and movies and stuff like that. But thanks for sticking around with me all for this retrospective review of Jason X. Let me know in the comment section what you all think of this film. Is this in the top dog Jason films? Do you really like this one, or is this in the bottom like part of the list for you? I would love to hear from all of you. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel, because we're going to be on to Freddy vs. Jason next. Oh my god, I can't believe we actually did eventually get that film, and it took decades, but we did get it. And then we're going to be talking about Friday the 13th, the remake. Have a safe and happy day, everyone. Peace out.